game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Altoona Curve and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. Altoona hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Hank Favreau gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Line drive to left. Batista is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the...
Striding in once again, Jared Werner, and their runners at the corners now. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Ramirez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He loses him on ball 4. Ready for another chance? Vinny Espinoza. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Doherty is there, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Logan. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in to try it again, Jarvis Joyner. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, DeAndre Doherty. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jared Werner. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Doherty comes up with it. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Jared Werner.
Fielder number 3, Jared Werner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0. Now in the box, Eduardo Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate. Way the 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Altoona's out in front, 7-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DeAndre Doherty. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 3-1 swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Werner is in pursuit. 2 gone.
No runner, no runner. Cut hold, cut hold.
Ready for another shot now. Bradley Hadaway.
Center fielder, Bradley Hadaway.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis on the move, and that's the 3rd out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Digging in once again, Carlos Batista, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Werner calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. Digging in, Jared Werner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Jared Werner.
First delivery to him on the way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Stepping in, Eduardo Ramirez.
Now batting, right fielder, Eduardo Ramirez.
Runner goes for 3rd. Now he'll step off, but he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. And the runner's breaking for 3rd. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Into the box now, Vinny Espinoza is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Logan.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd.
All right. Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Batista. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Batista.
The 1-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in there.
Yeah, it might only be. Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. Altoona scored 12 times in round 2. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Altoona Curve and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show. Now to the plate, Jared Werner. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Werner.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball.
Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like into the box now, J.J. Luke. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Flying squirrel. Second base.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
Luke.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bell is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
And the home crowd is absolutely.
Stepping up now, Jared Werner. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Cornelius leads off first with 1 away. A bouncer up the middle. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Faust. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Henry Zavala.
Second baseman, Henry Zavala.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Standing in, Vinny Espinoza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side. Esparza is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger. Now batting, Jared Werner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Lambert. And that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he can. So stepping in, Diego Villalobos. He singled his last time up. High and deep to right center. Werner sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ryder Jones up next.
Leading off for the Flying Squirrels,
The 1-2.
third baseman, Ryder.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game.
Settling in now, Robbie McGreal. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
McGreal.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Werner. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Jared Werner. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Nice.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Royce Faust. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Altoona came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Phil Perret claims the win out of the pen, his first. Juan Ramiro pitched well, allowing only 2. And as we pick up the action here, our situation is a runner at second base with 2 out in the inning. Now at the plate, Jared Werner. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 1-0. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Bell rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Altoona.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Richmond posted 15 total hits in the ball. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Erie Seawolves. Howard Levine, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Werner is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Jared Werner. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Jared Werner.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a...
Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Gallardo. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Zavala into shallow center. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding into the box, Jared Werner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Eduardo Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Eduardo Ramirez.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jared Werner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
The right fielder, number 7.
Digging in, Eduardo Ramirez. In the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Tim Gallardo. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been together.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th. Stepping into the box, Jared Werner. He singled his last time up. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. 0-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Come on,
hard on the ground towards
out.
short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
1 run, 8 hits.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Erie Seawolves and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. So striding in, Jared Werner. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Werner.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Ready for another chance? Jared Werner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jared Werner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pick up the ball. Pick it up.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Yeah. Great job right there.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Henry Zavala.
Comes set and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Square it up. Good job.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
The 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Vinny Espinoza. He reached on a single in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Digging in and looking for more, Jared Werner. He singled his last time up.
Jared Werner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Henry Zavala.
The 2-1 home. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Eduardo Ramirez.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in once again, Vinny Espinoza. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Vinny Espinoza is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Hit on the ground toward the left. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't.
Ready once again, Jared Werner.
Center fielder, Jared.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Henry Zavala. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Rhodes is up with it, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Eduardo Ramirez.
The right fielder, number 7, Eduardo Ramirez.
Hard hit at third. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vinny Espinoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh no, it dropped. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score. Throw won't get him.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jared Werner, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Werner.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Henry Zavala. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This is in the air to left field. Conway is there, and that's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Johnny Rhodes. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Curve put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Pedro Cora notches his 3rd win of the year. Frank Burden couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Curve, 11 runs, 19 hits, 1 error.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show today. Digging in the switch hitter, Jordan Randall. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that triple could not have come.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jared Werner. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. A ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fontenot has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Now another 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Eduardo Ramirez.
The 0-1 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now batting, Harmon Bell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. In now, Brian Logan. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Brian Logan.
3-0, here it is. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. Now at the plate, Royce Faust. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
All right,
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time, as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jordan Randall. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jared Werner. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Mora is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third.
Striding in once again, Jared Werner.
Number 3, Jared Werner.
He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Sinking liner toward left. Grease is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and they lead now by 4.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. At the plate, Jared Werner. He singled his last time up.
Jared Werner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Settling in now, Johan Piedra. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The windup and the 0-1. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that is off the wall.
Yeah, here we go. Relay, hit me.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump. And
leading off the inning, Jordan Randall, and they'll need him to get something going here.
it doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kenny Clemens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now that's popped up, and there's out number 2. Standing in, Felipe Cortez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ramirez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Now at the plate, Jared Werner. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
1-2 now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Curve led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Erie Seawolves and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Agustin De Jesus, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They've been on. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Gallardo.
Right fielder, Tim Gallardo.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Werner on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jared Werner. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Werner.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Now a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Standing in, Kenny Clemens. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Logan into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the second. So striding in, Jared Werner, and their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
There he goes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Randall is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Now in the box, Julio Mora. He singled his last time up.
Mora.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Werner is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now, Kenny Clemens. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Into the box, Jared Werner. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
Center fielder, Jared Werner.
First offering on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Center field, his second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now.
At the plate, Felipe Cortez.
Third baseman, Felipe Cortez.
Lifted in the air to center field. Werner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1, the final total in today's game. Altoona took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Agustin De Jesus earns the win, his second. Steve Waldron works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Altoona Curve. It's going to be a premier pitching match. So coming to the plate, Jared Werner. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak.
Werner.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. It's played off, but in there for strike one. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Coming to the plate now, Trent Freeze. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Werner on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Into the box now, Jared Werner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And there's their first hit of the game.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Lewis Jackson.
Second baseman, Lewis Jackson.
High in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the lineout. Stepping into the box, Jared Werner. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Ground ball foul down the left side. Joyner at second. Drees on at first with 2 down. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Anthony Santander the next to bat.
Right fielder,
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Werner is after it, and that's the first out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jared Werner, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run from the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in, Eduardo Ramirez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Bowie Bay Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Sammy Ibanez notches his 3rd win of the year. Howard Levine. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League. Tonight, the second of 3. Stepping into the box, Jared Werner. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Werner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
In now, Eduardo Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Leading off the inning, Lewis Jackson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff.
Coming to the plate now, Jared Werner. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Has a look, now the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Late that time for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Full count, 3-2. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Line towards center field. Post is there, and he has it for the first out.
Let's play ball. 3. He's out. 3.
Your attention, please.
3.
Now pitching for Bowie,
First base.
number 14, Carlos Salina.
He's safe. That hit him. First base. 3. Out. You're out. He's out.
Now to the plate, Edmund Post. He singled his last time up.
Edmund.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air to left field. Bell will drift over to his right a few steps.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show.
Let's play ball.
now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jared Warner. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Line to the right side. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Ball 4, take the base. He's safe. Out. 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 He's out. 3. That hit him. He's got 3.
Striding in once again, Jared Warner.
Right fielder, Jared Werner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 5 on the year.
Boy, this guy's hot right now.
Play ball. Ball 4, take the base. He's out. You're out. Out. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Jared Warner comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Base hit into right center.
Come on, get down, slide, slide.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Chalk.
Play ball. He's out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. He's out. Out. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Out. That's ball 4.
Jared Warner will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run. It was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's
Play ball. Out. You're out. Ball 4, take the base. Out. He's out. Out. Ball 4, take the base.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final today. The Curve took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Pedro Cora earns win number 4 on the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.